My hero, 419. Now, I just was talking before I decided to spark this up. The anticipation for this chapter has been insane. Kind of going crazy. Don't want to get spoiled. Haven't been spoiled. Thank you. Thank the good Lord. But one thing, I was thinking about this throughout the week. And I mentioned it last week. And I think it's still in the video. It's not like something I ended up cutting out. But I don't know where it is. I don't know if I timestamped it or anything. But I was rereading the chapter on my lunch break. I forgot what day it was. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday. And it was there's a panel where it looked like Nana was still there. But the previous chapter, it looked like Deku he used Nana to break through Kentaro so we could stop that memory and send Deku deeper. And that, like, him shooting Nana was able to get him to the night that Decay awakened. And then when he's sitting there and he's struggling with Tenko, Deku says something along the lines of, I want to pull 418 up. He says something along the lines of, I only have me left. And I was thinking, where does he say it yet? Where does he say it at? The last piece to hit him with is me. So that makes me feel like, I was thinking about it and I'm like, could Deku be quirkless? Because Kudo said, if you get rid of all of us, in theory, you still should have the stockpiled power of that One For All has, but you won't have us anymore and you won't have our quirks anymore. You'll just be super strong and super fast and all the stuff that All Might could do. But if he used his piece of One For All to break through Tenko and get us to where we were at the end of the chapter where he's so weak, then there's a chance he might not have One For All anymore. And he actually might be quirkless in some way. Which is crazy to think about. I was like, I thought about this, but I didn't put any thought into it. Brother, I don't want that to be I don't want that to be the case. I don't want my little boy to be out here all alone. All right, so, bro, you know what? All right. I was given instructions to change the panel to be one at a time. I was given that. So I'll do that. Now, I think this is the splash page for the popularity poll, right? I want to say that's what this is. Yeah. Let me full screen this. Bakugo, of course, is always going to be number 1. Deku's 2, Shoto's 3. Dabi's 4? Really? Dabi's 4. Hawks is 5. Endeavor is 6. Kirishima 7. Ida's 8. Ochiko's 9. And Shoji's 10. Okay. Cool. All right. I've been given instructions to change this to one page at a time. So that's what we're going to do. I'm nervous. I'm actually nervous. Okay. Breathe. Design 419. He's being rebuilt. Izuku Midoriya. How dare you destroy my One For All, my Yoichi. Yet, Tenko's spiritual defeat here in his subconscious realm has allowed my own consciousness to claw back control. Spot on with that one. Foolish Tenko Shimura. Such a pure, credulous superego. A soft simpleton, unable to relinquish his cretinous life. Benefiting from my guidance every step of the way, yet amounting to nothing. I don't get what you're talking about, Master. As I mentioned, not a single one of your choices has been your own. I did choose. I made those decisions. No. Yes. I had to make you think that, or else your strength of will would have been stunted. It was crucial to twist around your illusion of free will. He's so disgusting. Are the broken pieces of Shigaraki forming into All for One? Is that what I'm looking at? Hold on. Daigoro Banjo, aka Lariat, and Tayutai, aka Smoke Eater. That's a cool name. My encounters with those two informed me that stealing back One for All would require a strength of will greater than the wielder's own. While All Might had me on the defensive, I conducted my search for a soul who could someday grind away at his... We were spot on. Matter of fact, that wasn't even... I don't even think that was in chat last week. Me and Tink, we were talking in Discord, and I caught him in real time. We were talking about the chapter and stuff. And I had said, I'm like, what's the purpose for him using Shigaraki like that? And I had floated the idea in Discord. I'm like, if it's just like, we know how, like, because he had pointed out, Tink had pointed out that All for One goes out of his way to completely eradicate the wielders of One for All. Like, he wiped Kudo's whole lineage out of existence because of like what Kudo did and all that stuff. And it's like, we know that All for One virtually eliminated crime in Japan, eliminated any and everything that All for One had. All Might eliminated it. We know he hates All Might with a passion. He might hate All Might more than all of them. So I shot the idea. I'm like, what if it was he just kept his eye on Kentaro and was like just gonna use something to get at All Might eventually one day, and that's what it is. That's crazy. While All Might had me on the defensive, I conducted my search for a soul who could someday grind away at his spiritual fortitude. It was a quest for that most powerful of emotions, one born from the heart's suppression of the ID, that primordial urge. Yes, I sought a seedbed fertile for hatred to grow. Wow, it's crazy. You're a pawn, baby boy. What's there to think about? It? These days, heroes never show up to offer aid when they're actually needed. Children need siblings because nobody else will help them out. Wow. What? He made what? What? He made Kentaro have him? He coerced him into having shit. Wow. Whoa. The daughter, his firstborn, was already too far along. You see. I couldn't afford to be caught, so I never quite overstepped. Just a few nudges from the shadows. What? Oh. Whoa. I removed the yet unknown quirk factor passed down by your parents. I encouraged your father's strict ways. I gave you something to aspire to. Hello there, you must be Mr. Shimura's son, no? This road's a dangerous one with all the traffic. And I bided my time. Why don't you take my... Wow. Confirmed. That's crazy. Why don't you take my hand? And gave him decay. Wow. It was sourced from a quirk at one of the good doctor's facilities. We stripped away half of it. The ability to reverse its effects. Leaving an incomplete, subpar copy engineered solely to... This is breaking my heart. This is breaking my heart. This is breaking my heart. Solely to promote destruction. The very quirk I granted you. He's like, you mean, indeed, the tragedy, the ordeals, the rejection, the validation, all granted by me. All that you are. You speak of your unwavering heart? Nonsense. For shame. His spirit is now mine to delete. I was saving this last resort until after he'd stolen one for all. But that's no longer in the cards. Be gone from my body. Yo, I'm messed up, right? Hold on. Heart's beating a little bit quicker. Yo. I can't, hold on. Wait, be gone from my body. Oh, he's kicking Deku out? All for one! Oh my goodness. Yoichi is gone. Whoa. My intermediate goal is foiled. What is this in the background? Like, like a sigh? Oh, the is that Shigaraki? Like in the background? Oh, a lingering note. Man formed a hand on his mouth. Be silent. I'm shook up right now. Whoa. The spiritual damage has taken its toll on the flesh. Decay. His rage and hatred are no more. Are you dead yet, boy? The vessel I spent years searching for and cultivating is ruined. As is my brother. All that remains is... Oh, for one, I'll move on to my hollow, immaterial final goal. That is to say, the world. I won't let you. I'm scared. I'm scared. This is scary. I'm scared. I'm actually terrified right now. I'm actually terrified. Ah. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh no. That's real? That's real? I'm about to cry. Wait, that's real? I'm about to cry. um, what? What? Neither of us emerged unscathed, I see. Look at him trying to move. Not done yet? He's crazy. Not yet. What is that supposed to be in the bottom corner? Loss in... Whoa. Loss engenders strength. That's a narrative trope I intend to establish. Such a pitiful end was inevitable for a child with nothing to lose in the first place. Someone's coming in. Someone's jumping in right now. Someone's jumping in right now. Yes. Yes, Sarah. Someone's jumping in right now. Someone's jumping in right now. Sarah comes in. I'm assuming he's not by himself. Trivial. Negligible enough that Midoriya's presence obscured the warning. So he still has danger sense. Need some saving, pal? Okay, they're here. Okay, other people are here. Other people are here. Yeah, Sugar Rush. Other people are here. Other people are here. Okay. Tornado Tail Dance, Sugar Knuckle. Brother, everyone's gone through it. Who's that back there? Who's that? I can't tell by the outfit. I should tell by the outfit. I can't tell by the outfit. Who is it? Who the hell is that? Who is it? Who is it? Who's it? Aizawa. Oh gosh. Brother. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This chapter messed me up. Give me a second. Hold on. Give me a second. This chapter messed me up. Oh, this chapter messing me up. Oh my god. This chapter was crazy. This chapter was absolutely crazy. I'm That is so heartbreaking. Like, what happened to Shigaraki is so heartbreaking. Yo, All for One is the worst. He's the worst. It's this reason I was never upset with I wasn't upset with what happened, how it went down, how the other All for One ended up dying. I wasn't upset because I knew it's like it was too, the alley oop was too obvious about there being another part of him inside of Shigaraki. It was clear. But this, like, now this is the thing where, like, same thing with the Dabi situation, where it's like people have been thinking this has been the case for years now. But I don't think I expected all of this. Right? I think everyone was like, oh, All for One must have been the guy that brought Tenko back home that day and gave him the quirk. And that's what it was. But to see that All for One, after encountering En and Banjo, realized that he can't just take One for All. Like, that's when he discovered, like, oh, I have to overpower One for All. And he was like, I can't do that by myself, so I need to chip away at All Might. I need to, because All Might had him on the ropes. That's why I'm like, All Might, he's him. He is him. If not for, like, the doctor's shenanigans, All Might killed him. All Might killed All for One. The doctor ran in there and stole his corpse and reanimated him, it seems like. So, for him to be like, all right, I need to chip away at All Might because he's too strong. Think that it just puts another notch on All Might's belt, where All for One did, like, what he did to Shigaraki in totality is it's more than diabolical. I can't even think of it's more than that. And the reason why he did it was because All Might. That's it. That was the reason why he created shit. That's crazy. The reason why he created Shigaraki was so that he could chip away at All Might. So he could chip away at him. Literally he made a tool. This man found Kotaro, assessed his family situation. That's got me emotional. Kotaro probably held some animosity or disdain for his mother, probably. But All for One comes into this dude's life. He's married, has a kid already, working, found a career. And he assesses it and he's like, daughter's too old. I can't use the daughter. Tells him, like, yeah, kid, like, man, F these heroes. These heroes aren't for anything. Right? These heroes aren't here for us. Kids need siblings. They don't need, think about that. Kids don't need heroes. They need siblings to plant the seed in his brain to have another kid. They have a kid. Kid has a quirk. He takes the quirk. Sticks around. He continues to beat into him all of this hatred and disdain and anger and everything that he went through as a kid. All for One influenced him and took advantage of the relationship he built with him. Is that supposed to be Chisaki? Is that supposed to be him? Oh God. Are we saying Decay is a bastardized version? No way. Are we saying that? Are we saying it's I'm about to end the stream. Are we saying that Decay is a bastard version of Chisaki's quirk? Because Overhaul was in the system. He was in the system until the boss found him. Yo, nah, this chapter was too much. This chapter was too much. No way. That's crazy. Yo. This chapter destroyed me. This is heartbreaking. You are late. Late by a lot. He still has danger sense. This chapter messed me up. This is crazy. All for One is the worst. He's the absolute worst. I'm at a loss of words right now. Dude, I don't have nothing else. I don't. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Um, um, one of my first thoughts is I don't think Deku's gonna stay armless. I just can't. If this is what this panel up here means, full screen this and I'll show y'all. If this is what this is, full screen this and I'll zoom in. This right here. Excuse me. It was sourced from a quirk at one of the good doctor's facilities. We stripped away half of it, the ability to reverse its effects, leaving an incomplete, subpar copy engineered solely to promote destruction. We know that Chisaki was in the system. We know that he was. So, brother, All For One has his hands on everything. So we're saying that they took a copy of his quirk and then bastardized it and turned it into decay and gave it to Shigaraki. I'm finito, Papa. I'm done. I'm done. This man literally has his hands on everything. All For One he created Shigaraki. First of all For One is the reason he was at the dawn of quirks. He's the second quirk ever. Killed his mama. Took over the underworld. And then just started to spread his seed everywhere. Literally, figuratively, all of that. And as far as we know, this man has interacted with, he created Shigaraki. He's the reason why Dabi's alive. He seemingly had his hand on Chisaki. He has so many different spies and this guy is the worst of the worst. This guy's the worst of the worst. I can't keep looking at Deku like that. Deku should be bleeding out. He should be dead. This is... I'm done. Thank you guys. This chapter just scrambled my brain. It really did. Let me know. Is there some things that I missed. I feel like I ended. I thought that I looked at the Chisaki thing and just kept going at first. Doubled back and I'm like, is that what that's supposed to be? Very fitting that he would create a hand. I would most probably Yoichi's hand to place over his mouth. I don't even know. This guy's a piece of trash. He's an absolute piece of trash. I don't know where we go from here. Very obviously we're gonna figure out what happened with Mike. Because this is Kurogire's Warp Gate, so we're gonna figure out what happened. I honestly, I'd much rather this than we would have. I'm glad we stuck with Shiggy and Deku for this whole time. I'm glad we did instead of cutting away, seeing what Sarah was doing, see what all of them was doing. I said this. I'm like, I don't care. If I'm being honest, I want to see Deku and Shiggy go through what they're going through. I don't care about Sero and what his battlefield looked like. I don't care about any of that, to be honest. Because if we need to see that and it's going to take away from us getting them, then I'd much rather just visit them after the fact. We get like one of those chapters where it tells us everything and it just shows Sero in the bottom corner. That's it. They finished up with whatever the hell they were doing. They're here now. I don't care. I don't, because what we've been getting has been great. So if they're here, I'm glad they're here. Yes, they were doing something else. We see that they were doing something else. They're all beat up. So it's clear they were doing something. I don't give a damn about what they were doing. They fought, they won. I could care less. Being very truthful. But we definitely have to see what happened with Kurogiri. What happened with Shirakumo. Were they able to get through to him? Is he alive? Is he back? Are they taking advantage of him? Monoma's out of the picture, it seems like. So it's not that. So the last thing we seen was the Toga Twices with Kurogiri and Mike and Aizawa, all that stuff. So we need to figure out what the deal is and who else is going to show up. Because right now, as it stands, the only person, if little Aries not going to run out from this portal, which would be absolutely foolish, but if she's not going to run out of here, the only person I can think of, especially now that we know if that actually is Chisaki, that decay is Chisaki's quirk. It's the bastardized version of Chisaki's quirk. So that just makes me feel like Chisaki just might pop up and reverse the effects on Deku's arms. If it's possible. If it's possible. I don't know if it's possible because the arms are gone now. So I have no idea. But I'm done. I'm getting out of here. Thank you guys. Have a good week. I'll see y'all. Hopefully, God willing, I'm back here next Sunday for 420. I was about to say, is it 420 on 420? No, right? It's not 420 on 420. 420 on 414. Close enough. But have a good one, you guys, and I'll see you. Peace out.